Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about transit sun, uh, square, opposition, or in conjunct the natal sun. Now, when you're talking about transits that involve the sun, they can be about life, action, what you want, your focus, your attention. And when you have transit of the sun, making a square opposition or even in conjunct to your natal sun, what might manifest in that life, the action, your will, what you want, your focus, your attention. Um, it might be conflicting, um, with your life. I mean, I know life doesn't make sense to say life conflicts with life, but your actions, what you want to do, may have some conflict with your own life. I mean, it can be if it's Zodiac sign Cancer and Capricorn energy. It could be like business matters, are conflicting, with the home life, your introversion, as an example. Um, it could be, what you at the same time. This could be about what you want to focus on is really, completely different. There may be a strong disparity between that and the actions you want to take. This could also be where you might have more difficulty having, an ability to put your attention on your own, on your vitality, on your energy, matters with the physical body. It could be matters with what somebody else wants. Is going to be adversarial toward your own. Um, it can also be something too when you're talking about this as well. It could be about having difficulty really, using your will, your willpower to really get what you want. It could be where this could be an energy, a little bit of an energy draining type of aspect that you may have. Uh, it seems like around this time when I had transit sun in Capricorn was making an opposition to my natal sun in Cancer, that I had some kind of I had acquired some kind of cold or something, but even though it started before that, it was still pretty strong during that time of the opposition aspect by transit. Now, the sun is also connected with the biological father, so it might be a situation where your own life, what you want to do, might be challenged by what certain needs or whatever the biological father may want at this time, or it could be a dominant male figure or a child as well. It can also be about trying to be authority in your own life. There may be some difficulties at this time, and you might feel like there might be somebody else maybe is having more authority over what you want to do. Might be conflicting with what you want to do. Could be an authority figure. Um, their needs maybe are taking precedence over what you actually want. And the thing about this is, the sun is also connected with attention, and we want to put, it could be about what we put our attention on. It could also be about what we, as far as us actually getting attention and being recognized. So it might be some difficulty in getting that recognition, getting that attention, whether it's from the biological father or a child perhaps, or some dominant male figure in one's life. It could be some cases too. I mean, this is about you. The sun is about our self-expression. And we might have difficulty at this time in getting that attention, that recognition for ways that one may express themselves. I mean, if it's in if Gemini is involved, it could be through some kind of, say, if your natal sun is in Gemini, it could be through doing some kind of writing or showing versatility or something with dexterity, such as auto or refrigeration mechanics. Uh, Sun is also connected with children, so it can be where our life at this time might be dominated by a child or children, and there may be difficulties doing things that we want to do more for our own personal self-centered needs, if you will. And the thing about this too is anatomically speaking, the sun is connected with the heart, associated with the heart, the spine, the upper back, and it can also be connected with general issues with the physical body. I understand the ascendant is what dominates the appearance of the physical debilitations, but the sun can play a role in that. Most of us have a different sun sign than the ascendant. The ascendant may be stronger and figure more prominently in terms of physical matters and injuries to the physical body, but the sun can play a role as well. This could be a time where it might be harder, there might be something, physical that might happen, physical, something with the physical body, debilitation might be causing difficulty or more of a challenge to take some kind of action at this time. It might be wearing down your vitality, your energy, and again, there may be issues at this time with the heart or the spine or the upper back as well. Um, and also too, the sun is about wanting to shine. So in some cases it could be a child, a father, dominant male figure may be conflicting. Their needs may be conflicting and you wanting in terms of what you want to shine in, or you might not be getting recognized for those things that you can truly shine in at this time, or that vitality or energy may not be there to do so. Um, Remember that the sun is connected with our identity as well. So it might be a time, I don't want to say like identity, like a really like strong identity crisis at this time, but there might be, some difficulty with you understanding, who you are and what you're about, because you're having the transit of the sun, which is connected with identity, making that, basically adverse aspect to the natal sun. And the thing is, maybe people, it could be people in your, again, the biological father or child, dominant male figure, authority figure, might be having difficulty in identifying with you as to who, you actually are. There might be confusion, and they might be trying to figure out what is your true character, and especially if your ascendant is in a different sign than your sun sign, which is going to be true in the majority of cases, of course. And really, it might be harder as far as your life attaining your basic wants at this time when you have this transit. Now, another way this could manifest and pan out, it could be the biological father or child or children may not agree with your life at this time, and there might be the basic character, which is of course connected with the sun. Now, if the natal placement is in the zodiac sign Cancer, it could be a life of introversion, safety, security, being overly protective of yourself, and it could also be at this time as well. It could be a physical issue, may affect your vitality level, and I'd say especially if there is an inconjunct aspect, maybe because inconjuncts in astrology can often be about health related issues. Now, say if Gemini is involved, you have Gemini, your natal sun is in Gemini, it could be some issues with the arms, the hands, breathing. It could be something with the nerves. Uh, so the thing about this is it can be um, at this time as well, there might be difficulties attaining that drive and motivation, which of course is associated with the sun, to take action, which is associated with the sun. Now, say if this is you have Pisces is involved, it might be something. Say your natal sun may be in Pisces. It could be maybe being overly lethargic, or it could be some it could also be the way this manifests could manifest and pan out. Another way it can be difficulty in getting that attention and recognition in the area in which you shine. Now, let's say, for example, if your natal sun is in Aquarius, right? It could be in matters with innovation or astrology or aerospace, computers, electronics. It could be something with humanitarianism, altruism, working as maybe an electrician. It might be some wiring that you may be doing. It could be astrology or astronomy even. Hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that, I'm back. But anyway, now it could be some issues with domination in your existence now of someone or something. Now, let's say if this transit is an Aries in your fifth house, it could be a pushy, overly pushy, impatient, or even combative, which is Aries, a lover, or even a child, which of course that could be associated with the fifth house. And the situation that you might have, might be more contentious with authority figures at this time, more so than usual, or even with children or the biological father. It could be supervisors as well. If Aquarius is involved, it might be some kind of rebellious, non-conforming behavior, which may be causing some difficulties. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard.